Alright, so the workhorse printer uses Igus lead screw on this the X and Y axis. Okay, so the reason why we went with high helix Igus lead screw originally, we if you look, there's a lot of ball screw on like any kind of 3D printer supply website or AliExpress or whatever. We tried this stuff. It's actually pretty accurate. It's really good. The only thing is it's also really slow. If you look at this, the thread lead is a 4 millimeter, right? So the motor makes one revolution, and your carriage travels 4 millimeter. Okay. Now, when you think about building a really big 3D printer, usually you're going to do it because you're going to print really big stuff. Now, because we have 4 millimeter lead, and meant that we couldn't travel too fast. Okay, so pretty much the first problem we ran into is we built an awesome 3D printer that was slow as hell. Okay, it take forever to print big stuff. So this has got a 4 millimeter lead, right? Motor makes one revolution. The carriage or gantry travels 4 millimeter. So after doing some research, we found the Igus lead screw. And they have a few different types, but one that really got to us, that really struck a chord, was the high helix lead screw. So, and it's this stuff right here: dry spin, high helix lead screw. Okay, um, this stuff worked out pretty well. Okay, high helix lead screw. Love this stuff. Worked out so awesome. Uh, anyways, there's a few different styles. Pretty much, if you look right here, threads. What is the lead? Okay, so if you look at the thread on this, where is it? P. What we use is this one right here. It's 10 millimeter diameter and it has a 50 millimeter lead. Okay, this stuff's awesome. They actually make one that has a 100 millimeter lead too. Let's see. So looks like we use this one right here. Let's go to the chart. Okay, so we use the DST LS 10X by 50. Okay, so right here, the 10 stands for the diameter. So the lead screw we use has a 10 millimeter diameter and it has a 50 millimeter lead. Okay. Oops. So right here, DTLS 1050 RES. But anyways, so we were looking at 10 millimeter diameter, 50 millimeter lead. They actually make one that has a 100 millimeter lead right here. I have no clue what that's like. 50 millimeter lead is fast enough. Okay. Um, I mean, you could go faster, but then you start having adhesion problems with the layers actually bonding because the plastic isn't getting to the right temperature in the core. You can only melt plastic so fast and extrude it, where it actually bonds together properly. So you'll start running the problems. Uh, Anything faster than this, but this is pretty fast. Okay, so if you have something with a 50 millimeter lead, and that's what really makes this printer so awesome is, I mean, we use the good parts on the lead screw. Um, so it also makes the printer faster, more accurate. Okay, so so this is where we get to the lead screw. Now I find that they like you to request for a quote, and they can take a couple of days. So I don't know what to say about that. They're very friendly. They'll make you an account too, like a Net30 account if you need it. But anyways, so this is the lead screw we're using. All right, so just remember it has the 10 millimeter diameter, 50 millimeter lead. Um, this stuff's pretty awesome. I love it. Now, when you get the lead screw, you're also going to have to get the lead screw nuts. Okay, so can't really see it in here. Delete that. See if it doesn't blow up. Great. There you go. Okay, so right in here, this is the C carriage. So there's two parts. There's, I guess I don't have the nut in here. Um, so there's the metal housing of the C carriage. Looks like that. Oops. Then there's the actual 3 print inserts, okay? And this holds the lead screw nut, okay? Now, oops, clicked on something I didn't mean to. Okay, so if you look at the lead screw nuts, they're going to have flange types like this, which works out pretty good. Let's see, let's check out our part number. Uh, I just lead screw nuts, DST. Let's just copy that. DST JFR M009. It's probably this right here. This looks like it. 10 by 50 right there. What was that? J350? I have right here. JFR M009. Wow. Okay, so apparently they changed the part numbers. Um, it should be this one right here. When you order parts, they're gonna ask you for a quote. They like to email you and talk to you and everything. Sometimes they call you up. Uh, anyways, it's probably gonna be this one. They changed the part numbers. It looks like, but it has a 10 millimeter diameter, 50 millimeter lead, and it should be this right here. Okay, so you're gonna have to get a quote. Um, it they usually cost like 25 American dollars each. Okay, you're gonna need 3 of them. But anyways, so that's the lead screw nut, and that's gonna be in-housed inside of the C carriage, right in between these two inserts right here. There we go.